Howdy ho there, friends and neighbors. Bobby here today. Hey folks, today I want to do a review on this tool here, okay? This is a Dremel MM30 Multi-Max oscillating tool, okay? I bought one of these things here recently, and it has turned out to be one of my favorite tools. So I'm going to demonstrate how to use it today and tell you where you can get one. Okay folks, here's the tool right here. We've actually already opened this thing. I've had it for quite a while. This is the box that it comes in. It comes with this nice little carrying bag. And it comes with some different attachments. The blade that's on the tool today is the one used to cut wood, and that's the one I've been using quite a bit. This here's like a little hook blade, to where if you had to get around a corner to saw something, the teeth are actually on this side right here. I haven't had to use that yet. This one here is for tile, like grinding out old grout, and to where you can re-grout your bathtub or something. I haven't used that one yet. This one here is for drywall and wood, it says. We will give this one a try here in a little bit on some drywall. And this here is our sandpaper attachment that comes with it. I'll simply show you. It's like a Velcro, and you can install the tool, the arbor here, right onto the tool that way, and you stick your pieces of sandpaper on this way. One thing on the tool right quick, this is your on off switch, and down here you've got a knob for variable speed, and that's real handy if you're in a tight spot and you're wanting to be real careful. Now to change the blade, your tool is simply right here on top all the time. You push down on that little tab and you have a little 10mm socket here in which you can take off your blade that you have on it. We're going to go ahead and switch it over to the drywall blade right quick, and we'll see if it'll cut through some drywall. We'll go ahead and show you how to install a blade, and all you do is stick it on there and it locks in these little tabs here, and you put the little 10mm screw in, tighten it down hand tight, take your little tool and tighten that up, okay? As tight as you can get it there. Go and fold it back down, and then you can stick it back in place on top of your tool so you never lose it. We're going to test out the wood and drywall blade on here, and I've got a piece of sheetrock here. We just kind of simulated like if you wanted to install a new light switch or something, and you wanted to put your box in place and you wanted to cut a hole. So we're going to go ahead and show how easy this is to use this tool. As you can see, friends, that's pretty quick and easy. It does a nice little neat job on cutting a hole out in some drywall. Okay, now we're going to test out the little sanding attachment here. We've got that in place, and I just found a piece of scrap wood laying on the ground. As you can see, it's got some burrs here, you know, where we cut it and everything. And we're just going to sand on it a little bit and show you how easy it works for using as a sander. You can see how quickly that just kind of sanded up. It knocked off all the burrs and everything on there. That worked pretty good. And probably one of the good things about it, actually I'll test it up here. We'll test it right up here on this corner here, because the fact that you got this little small sander, you can really get into a detailed corner. So we're gonna kind of pretend like, you know, we have walls here or something, and we're just gonna kind of sand on this a little bit, and you can see like, you could really use this like in a corner or something if you're really trying to get detailed. As you can see, it didn't take much to get in there and actually pull the paint and the paper off of the sheetrock. Probably wasn't the best example as to what to sand, but I just wanted to show you how well you can actually get into a corner with something with this little detail sander. So let's move on. Let's put the cutting blade on and go outside and show you what my favorite use for it is. Okay guys, we're out here on the house. This is where I've been using this tool tremendously with this blade on here. As you see, we have a rotten piece of wood down here on the front here. We know that's definitely rotten and soft, okay? But here's where the tool comes in handy. See, over the years that's been caulked, and we can take this tool and we're gonna run up the edge here and knock this caulk loose where we don't end up peeling a bunch of paint back on our board here that's still good. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut around here, and then we're gonna jerk this piece off, and we're probably gonna make a cut up to here somewhere where the wood's still good and solid. And we'll just make a temporary cut up here, and I'll show you how easy this works for pulling off old stuff. I'm just going to start by just cutting the caulk. We'll go on the other side. As you can see, this piece is so rotten. I mean, this is not the best example because the wood is so rotten. But as you can see, I didn't rip anything past this point here because of the fact that I was able to take this tool and cut the caulk and cut the paint. Okay, so we're definitely replacing this. We're actually going to put a whole new board across here, down here, some of that PVC board. But anyway, I'm going to demonstrate. I'm probably going to pull this whole section here out, but for right now I'm going to cut up. I'm going to show you doing just a little cut across here, and we'll make a cut on both sides, and we'll pull this little section of wood out too. Alright guys, first of all I'm just going to cut across here. Normally I would square this up. I'm just going to eyeball it right now. Okay guys, as you can see, we're getting ready to pull this thing off. It's already pretty loose, and when you saw me cut through here, that was actually pretty easy to cut through that whole board. And we cut the caulk on both sides to where we don't end up tearing up. Oh yeah, we definitely got some rot still in this wood down here near the bottom. Looks like right up here we're actually into decent wood right there. But we definitely have some wood rot there in there. I believe our masonite board here will be fine as soon as we get all this cleaned up good and get some new pieces put up. But guys, this right here is what I love this tool for, because I've had so much little wood here and there that I've had to cut out of little tight places and everything. I mean, this is really not a tight place, but this thing has really come in handy, and from now on I can't live without this tool. This will definitely be in my toolbox for the rest of my career. Alright guys, hey, we're back in the shop now, and this is going to wrap up our tool review on the Dremel MM30 oscillating tool. And as you can see, it definitely works great. especially if you're doing any type of remodeling work. I don't know if I could live without this tool now, guys, now that I actually own one. And they're pretty reasonably priced. I will have a link down below if you'd like to purchase this exact one. It's $79.99 off of Amazon, and it's money well spent. I'll tell you what, if this thing broke today, I would go buy another one tomorrow. Guys, thank you for watching our video today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook. We'll have a link down below for that. And if you would like to become a patron, we'll have a link to Patreon down there as well in the description. Have a wonderful day.